Now to the condition, the problem, basically what brought you here. Now, I want you to keep in mind it wasn't one thing, wasn't one twist, one fall, or one accident that caused this issue. Forget that. This has been going on for quite some while, and it's been building up and accumulating from all the many activities that you do day to day throughout your lifetime. As a matter of fact, this started with the trauma at birth. And then just think about childhood, all the many falls and spills that you may have experienced, just basically building up on one another to get to this point. And not even to think about your lifestyle now. If we incorporate all the many different traumas that you do experience on a day to day basis, it's no wonder that you're in this condition. If we look at things and we think about the physical trauma, just building and adding up, this is physical trauma that has went about with no care, no treatment, no prevention, just wear and tear that's building up over time. A good way to look at it is, for instance, with your teeth. If you never brush your teeth from the time you were born until now, what condition would your teeth be in?
Bad.
Exactly. And then also another way to look at it, the tires on your car. If you never have rotated your tires or balanced your car, eventually a blowout would be inevitable, right? That's the same thing with your body. You have went years with all of this trauma without getting any type of care or treatment to it. So of course that has resulted in tissue damage, nerve damage, all of those things that have just been coming along throughout the years. Now, the next point that we want to talk about is what has this caused? And this has caused subluxations. Basically, that's just a really big word that means throughout all of this time, your spine has been pushed and pulled out of alignment. That has caused your disc space to become closer, or your vertebrae to come closer together, pushing on that disc space, irritating the nerve, causing less flexibility. Now, when the nerves are being irritated, they're not able to perform their proper function of communicating to the rest of the body. That's why it's very important to find these areas that are misaligned and correct them pretty much. Also, degeneration is another important thing that we have to look at here. It's just like any other disease that you may have within your body. Cancer, for instance. If you don't take care of cancer, it's only going to get worse, right? That's the way you need to look at degeneration. If we're not taking care of it, it's only going to get worse. So that brings me to another point when we start to look at your x-rays. Let's take a brief look here. Mainly, because you're not going to be able to take your x-rays home, I have pointed out here where you are degeneration wise. In your neck, you're more so in mild degeneration. You take a look here, you see these bone spurs are forming. That's the beginning of degeneration. Once those disc space start to lose the width, then that's severe degeneration, and it looks like this, and we definitely don't want things to get there. Now, in your lower back, you're at more of a moderate stage of degeneration because you have already started to lose some of that disc space. Okay? Now, enough about the x-rays. Let's talk about the solution to your problem. And that solution is going to be the adjustment. Here we break things down into 3 stages. The very first stage is pain relief stage. Now, I want you to keep in mind, like I told you previously, this didn't just start today. So it's not going to be healed in one day either. It's going to take some time to retrain your body and get your body used to holding that proper position. So in our pain relief stage, it's very frequent. We like to see you at least 3 times a week. And for you, it's going to be for 4 weeks. Okay? After that point, the pain level will probably have decreased, but you still will be in a very fragile state. And that's why the second stage of stabilization is even more important, because you can go out and you can pick up something the wrong way, or you can twist the wrong way, and it'll just flare things right back up to where you were initially. So stabilizing is a very important part. That's going to be 2 times a week for about 3 weeks. Okay? After that point, we look into maintenance. It's very important to maintain the progress that we made, because you're still going to be doing all of the things that you did prior to coming in here and what brought you in here. You're not going to change your lifestyle. So therefore, we need to maintain your body so that it's able to withstand all of the stress and trauma you place on it. Okay, make sense? All right. Now, with that being said, there are a couple things that we ask from you as a patient. We ask that you follow the recommendations as close as possible. That's what's going to help you get your results that we want you to get and you would like to get. The next thing is we have a very informative class that we offer here. This information you probably won't get anywhere else. And we ask that all patients come to it. We offer it 3 times. On Monday and Wednesdays is at 6, and Tuesdays it is at 1. Which time do you think will work best for you?
Probably Tuesday at 1.
Awesome. Now, in here I have a ticket for you and a ticket for some of your family members. We always recommend bringing in family because they're like a support system and it's information that they can learn and grow with as well. Okay? So I'll give you these tickets and put you down for the class. And when you come in and you speak with Michelle, she'll go over all of those things, set your appointments up, and also get you set up for that very special time for your class.
Okay.
Any questions?
No, ma'am.
All right. Well, let's get you adjusted.
All right. Thank you.
You're welcome.